So what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Eoin Sheehan. Please do subscribe and join the familia. So this video was supposed to be Cork Lift Fest 2. I had planned to vlog all the way down and get my clips on stage, but it just didn't end up happening. Now, it was an amazing event. I should have more clips coming in the next few weeks as the videographers edit their stuff. But with these kind of events, if people do come down with me, I want them to watch. I want them to absorb the information too, not be stuck behind a camera filming me. The last one's fine, I set up my tripod, I just didn't do it this time. And this time was a lot different. I was actually doing a cooking demonstration and I was on a nutrition panel as well. So the event was amazing. Again, thank you to Denny and everyone who helped organise the actual event as well, and all of the speakers. It was just incredible. It's for a charity, it's a good event, and it's just what I love to do. I love to be on stage talking to people. Whoever will listen, I'll talk to, and we had great crack. What this video is, Joshua Nueva, his link will be here. He's a YouTuber, he's a videographer, he is a really just honest, genuine, good person. And he caught me during the event and asked me to do these kind of rapid fire questions. He had 5 pre-planned, and he sent me a video, and I'm actually going to just post these because I feel like these were so raw. He caught me on the spot, there was no planning. That the true essence of who I am, what I stand for, and my passion, it kind of just shone through straight away. Because when you're caught in the spot, you don't have time to think or to plan. You just whatever you feel, you say. And I feel like that kind of came across really nicely. Thank you to Joshua for giving me the content, for taking the content, and please do go over and check out his channel as well. He is gifted behind the camera and editing and all that kind of stuff. So for videography purposes, suss out Joshua. For cooking purposes, suss out me. So please do enjoy the video. Share it with a friend if you feel like it brings a positive or a message or just anything somewhat motivational, inspiring, or just may help you find your pursuit, find your passion, find your purpose. So without further ado, I'm going to let pass on to the talking. I will see you later. Thank you for watching, and keep on cooking.
Intimidate, yeah.
Go for it.
What drives you to continue helping others?
I think, so from where I started, it comes from food, and my love and my passion is food, and it's what I've always known. It's what I kind of grew up with. From a farm, we've used our own food, and through my own experiences, food changed my life. I mean, I used to be much heavier, overweight, and the way that I ate reduced that. So food was my thing. And when I realized that, I kind of had this thing that, oh my god, if I tell more people about this, maybe I can help them. So that has always been my drive, using my personal experience, knowing what helped me so much, can help so many other people. And again, it always comes back to what makes you happy. At the end of the day, what puts a smile on your face? Is it going to work, doing a job that you kind of like, or coming home, getting a message, answering them, and saying, wow man, that was really helpful. What you told me last week about increasing portion size, something so small like drinking more water, can make a massive difference. And it's that kind of click to someone else. And when you can see that, and again, it comes with cooking. Cooking for others is much more important to me than cooking for myself. I mean, to get that person's reaction, you'll see on stage and when I'm cooking, I'll be much more focused on the other person than actually myself, because it's kind of bringing those emotions in other people. It brings childhood memories. I mean, if you can give someone a taste to bring them back 20 years from when they were a child, it's incredible. So again, it's finding your thing, and it's using that to kind of help and push other people 100%. As much as possible.
I love how every time you talk about cooking food and making food or anything about food, you just biggest smile on your face.
It lights up. In a room, if I hear food. It's a good story, man. My mom always says when I was younger, and I was 4 or 5, even probably less, man. I would say I couldn't even talk yet. But if someone crinkled chocolate, I would hear and I would click, and I'm like, where is it? Before I could even talk, man. They do it on purpose. They would be at a different side of the room, crinkle chocolate, the wrapper, and I would hear and I would look for it. So again, it's those emotions, and that's probably why I ended up being a little bit overweight when I was younger. But again, everything is a process. If I wasn't overweight, then I wouldn't be where I am now, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, again, it's what makes you smile at the end of the day.
What do you most love about what you do?
Look, man, he's shouting at me. What do I love most about what I do? It is seeing the joy in other people's faces through food. And again, that's always what we want to find, and you do it through videography, other people do it through fitness. My thing is what's on their plate, and again, it comes back to me being able to, cooking is an art. I mean, you're combining these several ingredients to make something that takes a person either out of their daily routine, or brings them back to something else. I mean, like when you go on holiday, if you taste something here, it might remind you of something that you tasted on holiday 7 years ago, and it just reinstills all those memories that you had. You're brought back to that area, especially with smell, like the senses are incredible. Taste, flavor, smell, sight. I mean, they're so underestimated. I mean, even in a restaurant, the smell is the first thing that hits you. If you have an open kitchen, they're all so important. So it's getting those reactions, seeing the reaction of other people. Now that's what it's all about.
Bringing
for me.
back a smile that they haven't seen in years.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's the crinkling of the chocolate, or it's something like that. It's something that brings you back. And wow, man, yeah, something like that.
I'm gonna use that, the crinkling of the chocolate.
Yeah, that's a famous man. I always you know.
Like, this is a bit like, it's kind of broad, but I'm sure you have your own opinion on it. But
think of something.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years in relation to your own personal goals and your business?
I love these questions. I love it because you can aim so fucking high.
So, yeah.
5
it's
years
kind of a
time.
promise you aim to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've done a numerous of them. 5 years. Well, I'll be 26. I'll still be in Ireland, I think. I do want to travel when I'm older. I come from a small farm in Limerick, and I always feel like that's my home. I mean, like wherever I go in the world, and I've travelled a good bit already, but that will always be home. So in 5 years' time, I'm hoping to own, no, I'm not hoping, okay. I will own my own business. I don't think it'll be much bigger than what I first anticipated. And hopefully I'll be on the way to building something much bigger than what I had already pre-planned for my own kind of own brand. I mean, I want people to associate me with food, with cooking. I want to be on every fucking screen that there is.
No small kitchen.
No. In 5 years' time, I don't think I'll be in a kitchen. I'll be in a kitchen. But it'll be something much bigger than what it is already. Hopefully some restaurants too. And again, it will be food. I know for a fact. And even now, like in the space of 6 months, things can change drastically. But it always revolves around that kind of core principle of, okay, like I love food. Let's just try and do something here. You pivot, you go, and then again you can come back and see where it is. 5 years time, if I'm still happy, if I still enjoy what I'm doing, then that's a win. Regardless whatever I'm doing, wherever I am, whoever I'm with, once I'm happy, once I have a smile on my face, and once I can, keep helping others, keep doing what makes me get up in the morning.
Exactly.
That's it.
It's like whatever makes you happy, you will find a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want that feeling, like.
Until you find that, then you don't really know. And then when you do find it, you're like, oh, like that's what these people talk about. Because until you find it, you think these people are just delusional. What is this guy talking about? Like, he has something in 5 years' time. And then they find what they want to do, and it's like, okay, I get it. Like now I'm willing to get up an extra hour early, or stay up until 12 o'clock at night editing a video. These things make sense when you can see the bigger picture and be like, this is really what I want to do for the rest of my life. But again, I think it's important. Don't make any crazy plans. Things can change in a week. Tomorrow something could happen that could move you to the other side of the world. So again, be open-minded, enjoy the process. It's not about in 5 years' time, it's about what happens in those 5 years. That's the most important thing for me. It's the journey.
The journey, I love it. What has been one of the most important things you've learned so far this year? It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, okay.
So it's the last 2 months?
Yeah. One of the most important things, definitely staying true to what you represent and who you are, because especially if you own a business and the more it grows, you get these opportunities, or you see a path that might be more financially beneficial, or more prosperity and this kind of thing. But if it doesn't hold true to why you initially started, then I think over time you will lack that kind of initial drive than what you had. So like one of the things I've recognized, especially in the past year, is always remember why you started, because that will at the end of the day that will always be the core reason why you started in the first place. Find your why, and just continue on from there, but always use that as your kind of core value from when you are going on, because you'll meet people and they might offer you everything under the sun, and it may have nothing got to do with your initial core values. And after time, it might be great at the time, but after a while, you lose the special feeling that you get. Like we said, that thing in the morning that gets you out of bed, you lose it after a while. So it's staying true to who you are, find your core values, know why you started, know why you want to do it, and always let that be the determining factor if you're facing decisions like that.
Love it, man. I love it. I think you were talking to Luca Mahoney about that because he said the exact same.
Did he? Yeah? Oh man, I knew it.
Thanks, Earl. Thank you.
Good question, brother.